Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War with the Great War mod. We're playing as Serbia in World War I. Last time around, we had quite a bit of difficulties. We had that Russian battle. I wasn't sure how it was going to go. It seemed like it was going to go really bad as we marched. Half of my force marched, or it really was about spawn killed by machine guns and mortar fire. Luckily, we were able to actually win that battle, and things were kinda looking up. We still have quite a bit of problem if the Russians are mobilizing against us, which we'll take a look at later, and then also dealing here with the Italians. So I was setting up this episode that I would only be able to, or I would quickly be able to do my planned attack on Venice, and this is what we've got. The enemy actually attacks forward and goes at us. We've got similar amount of troops. I think I actually got a few more. We've got artillery, which is a lot better than their mortars, although those mortars do seem to live on quite a long while. Like, I have quite difficulty actually blowing them apart with my superior ranged artillery. A little bit of interesting Italian troops here. We've actually got Libyan infantry battalions that are going to take part. We also have elite battalions. Most of it is infantry battalions, and then we've got some cavalry as well. The King's Carbineers and some old style battalions. Not much to say about it. Let's go ahead and take Venice, shall we? I've moved forward and taken up defensive positions along this line, as we can see here. There's two high hills, one on this side and the one on the other side. In the center with two units set behind stone walls. Then we have one here behind a fence, another one behind the fence, or two fences over there. Two units of reserves, artillery in the back, machine gun all the way back there. I haven't even bothered moving it forward. I'm gonna see about using my cavalry now to sweep away. Oh, it's only a single mortar left. Maybe I should do just focus all my artillery. I've focused all my artillery onto the enemy artillery to blow them out of the mortars first, before we go ahead and target enemy infantry. We have received a bit of mortar fire, but nothing really substantial. This one has slowly been rolling forward since the start. It's only the other one that did some damage to us. Looks like we're able to pretty painlessly go ahead and absolutely murder their first force, leaving more or less no one. It looks like no infantry, more or less. Where's the map? There we go, that's the map. So there's two units actually retreating here. We've got this unit over here, 12 men left, and then I don't know where the other one is. Yeah, I guess it's so small we can't even see it, because oh, it's dead now, because I can only see one there. That's good. I definitely want to do something similar to the rest of the enemy forces. I'm gonna hold fire here, and we're gonna allow the enemy to walk in to a similar death trap as the other one. I'm gonna move these extra troops up on the hill. I'm gonna move these guys forward. You can stay where you are, however, you're gonna move out, and the guys over here are gonna come in closer, seeing as though the enemy is not trying to flank or do anything like that. He's just walking straight into us, and I'm gonna allow him to walk as far as until the point we're able to start shooting rifle fire. Then I will open up with the artillery. The thing is, I want to make sure that as few units stay intact after this battle as possible, because then I can just walk in and take Venice without a fight, or just an out-result to get rid of the peasantry that might be defending. So we got the general, fancy hats all around, and then we've got all the troops. Oh, here's the Libyan infantry. Okay, so only one unit is actually firing on us. So they're all concentrating down on this corner right here. I was hoping... let's see. Okay, they're pursuing the attack now. So they're kind of testing our defense a little bit. And now they're moving forward again. I think what we'll do is we'll have these two fire on this unit, while this one fire on this. Oh, almost in the first volley there, the enemy general dies. I'm gonna move my cavalry up behind them. We're gonna get these two in column, moving as quickly as possible onto the enemy side. And now that when they're actually moving towards the attack, then they spread out a little bit. But they're all getting cut down here. Let's see, my troops. We've got 72nd infantry. They're down to 9 men. They're definitely gone. My cavalry's in the back now. Yeah, all the units broke, and we have victory. Let's make sure that none of these units actually make it out of here. To make sure that I can just walk in and take Venice. Libyan infantry getting shot down. Regular infantry getting shot down. I wonder, almost stray fire might hit my cavalry. Here's the result of that battle. We only lost 90 men, while the enemy lost more or less everything except 19 men. So they deployed similar enough force to us. They deployed 2,250 roughly, while we deployed 2,400. They lost 2,229, leaving then only 19 men. They killed 87. We lost 90. That's a 3-man difference. So we shot 3 of our own men, which is surprisingly few, given how much gunfire they came down. Highest killer is actually the infantry. The artillery did not actually do as much. First artillery piece comes in at 4th place at 193 kills. Thing though, with only 19 men left, I'm pretty sure, I can pretty safely say, that Venice is without an infantry garrison. And we have reached the end turn. Technological advance caterpillar tracks. I haven't been paying attention, if I'm completely honest. It's kind of interesting that we end up here, because I did notice that the Russians are actually building forces down in Crimea, and they do have a small barracks here, compared to up here, where they only have a municipal administration. There we go. I sent a cavalry unit out to deal with the stragglers that survived. I think we shall continue to this one, because even though it would be nice... Oh, now when there's no enemy there, it would be harder for the enemy to retake this. Bigger blow to take that. Let's cover our back. Let's not get flanked out by Russian forces coming from over here. So let's move at all haste to actually claim Crimea. And that will open up a port down here at Sevastopol. Or, yeah, it is Sevastopol. That will bring us closer to the oil. But what I heard, or what I got from they had made a mistake, I imagine, in the mod creators, because they noted on the fact that I was gaining so much money from the coal, and that's because you can see here there's 30 pieces of coal you get from this, and I think that might be too much. You notice how the others here is 5 pieces of copper, here is 5 pieces of wheat, 5 pieces of oil. Well, not bushels of, but not bushels of oil, but like bushels of wheat, and like whatever 5 lumber is, and so on. So all the other ones are at 5, cotton 5, but coal is 30. So I wonder if it's even worth moving, even though oil is it valued at double the price of coal. I mean, I make what, 6 times, I sell, or I get 6 times as many units of oil comparatively, or of whatever, you know what I mean. I'm hoping to redirect my trade to this port, so I'm wondering if I mean, it feels shit to burn it, but what if I move my troops out and let the Italian Navy destroy it? That way, maybe allow them to redirect trade. It's kind of shit. I have a perfectly functioning port down in here in Petras, or Patras, but instead they want to send it to Split, which is under siege. So all the ships. I mean, I could easily ship everything out of there. Anyways, let's see. Cash 700. It really saves me. The Ottomans kind of, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I would have killed the Ottomans a long time ago, so it kinda makes sense in a way that they're currently bugged out and they're like stuck. Because I did take the capital. We saw the episode, and I mean, if I had taken them, that would have been a completely different story, and I would have been so pressed about the Italians declaring war on me, and the Russians and everyone else. But yeah, it kind of works out that way. In a weird way, it does. Let's go ahead and claim Venice, though. So they bring up 1,600 pizza people, which, I mean, I can't demand surrender, but an outer assault, yeah, we lose 83 soldiers. And I take it. So, I can loot it. I want to see here. Oh, I can't move, but yeah, I can actually. There's quite light defenses here. What if I just like blitzkrieg straight through Italy, just crushes everything? Money acquired, none. I get 15,000 if I loot it. But if I peacefully occupy it, not only do I get a nice port, but I'll probably get quite a bit of cash out of here. Plus, we do have a nice supply depot, which will supply the forces, although I should start replacing these guys with normal infantry. So, and 300, that's fine. Let's see. How much money do I make now? Yes, it definitely jumped up. Light defense. Oh, if I had spy planes, I could figure out what was going on in Rome. Imagine taking Rome, Naples, and then just going around destroying Italy entirely. As long as I can stay away from gaining a what's it called? A border with France. France, we've seen they have so many armies all over the place. As long as we can stay off having a land border with France, we'll be fine, I think. We could definitely run amok in Italy. Force them to capitulate. Although they will only do it for like a turn or so. Not much else I can do. I don't really want to spend money because we're kind of in a tight situation when it comes to our finances. Oh, they want to repair a few stuff, maybe. This factory. Oh, it's way too expensive. What kind of... still quite a bit away until we can move these out. What I want to do, though, is now that we actually get some money out of Venice, I want to lower the tax on nobility, because we would, with that extra tax, we were draining wealth out of a lot of regions. So the growth, I mean, in this region, a lot of it is why it has so little, just 3 points, is probably because the factory is burned. But if we see, oh, 7, that's not that good. I mean, I guess I'm spoiled with what I gained in when I played the bigger empires. It could also be a balancing issue that they've done. But definitely, like, when I play the bigger empires with where we get that massive kind of... It's a lot different, though. Like, here we get maybe 1 factory here and there in the provinces and stuff. When you play as, say, Germany, you get tons of factories. Same with Russia. I haven't actually played as the Germans in the most recent update, but I have played as them before. There's not much else to do, so let's go ahead and end turn and see what how the enemy reacts to me taking Venice. Intellectual advance! Women in the workforce, so we can put more men on the front line. Glory to us. During the end turn 2 things happened that I didn't show. We had a small skirmish with Cossack infantry or cavalry over here. 3 Cossack cavalry units came across and tried to cross the bridge. We shot them down, and not much that. We lost about 100 men or so. Not much to say more than that. There's only 1 unit actually holding here, which is nice. Nothing happened with the Turks. Still waiting for this to get completed as we move further north. I've seen lots of Italian troops move around here, but I've also seen them moving up here, so they're still going through this route. We had a unit of Italians move in to try and burn the port down here, and then we had this, so it kind of stopped my plans of going for Rome. Currently, I don't know. I would have to, let's see, I make a bit. What I would do is I would leave the machine gun and I would recruit, like, start off with 3, maybe 4 reservists actually, 4 reservists. Leave the machine gun. Let's see. Okay, I would actually need to leave a lot more than just 4. We would leave some of... You know what? The cavalry could probably quite quickly catch up to us. So now we're down to 6 with the 4 units that are coming out. So I need to send in 2 more units. These 2. 5. 1 more then. And then once the reservist comes in, we will hold it down. And that allows me to march the army up to the bridge. We'll make a bridge battle against these bastards. Now they could try to cross up here, but then they would just open up for me to go to Rome. However, they would cut off my retreat by actually taking Venice. So anyways, I would have to fight them anywhere there. This army, I mean, this is my best shot at marching towards Vienna. I don't really need to hold the town. The town is well and truly in my hands. If I march them out, we'll have to leave the reservists. We got 4 of them. That's okay. And then I can actually march and set up on the bridge. Oh, there was an Italian army over there? That was not actually the plan to attack there. I was hoping just to claim the bridge. We're gonna pull back actually. I'm not interested in fighting there right now. I should probably leave a machine gun here as well. Should always leave machine guns in towns. We should have a machine gun here. And then I should get these two to actually join an army rather than defend the capital. So they should move to the north and join this army because they need troops right now. We still have 4 infantry units, and then when I get a machine gun, that's plenty enough to withstand an attack from whatever comes our way. And then, yes, let's go ahead and end turn once more. Workers on strike in Venice, no surprise. Oh, I miscalculated, they're still unhappy. They are going around. I really want to see if I can march and take Rome. Really just screw it over for these Italian bastards. I would not need all the artillery pieces, would I? I could send 1 back. And that would be... And then an extra infantry unit. And then, you know, I do have a little bit of money. Could buy something else to put in here. We don't have time, more reservists. I think that would be enough. And I can continue my march, even with this few troops. I think this is the quicker road. Possibly. No, it's not much difference. This road, though, means that I don't have to cross the stupid bridge over here. Yeah, it would have been quicker to march this way by 1 turn. But not passing the bridge is probably going to help me quite a lot. Barracks in Serbia. So we've built up the barracks over here. Which means chevrons for troops. Combat engineers. Those guys are good. What else did I get? That's about it. That and snipers. Combat engineers and snipers. We did get the railway gun, but I think we got that before. Combat engineers blow shit up. They changed around the bomb since my last campaign, I believe. So it's even more spectacular than before. Let's go ahead and claim this then. Just because they have those 2 Cossacks, it actually pushes it. I'm pretty sure this is an auto-resolver. Let's save to make sure. And it was. I only lost 120 men compared to the enemy, which lost their entire force. And boom, I just got Crimea. I could liberate them. Because there's a full stack up there. That would block the enemy. It would force them out of their navy out of the port. And would save me a lot of hassle. The question is, though, if Ukraine Odessa would declare war on me, or if the Russians would declare war on them. I'm pretty sure Russia would declare war on them. Let's go ahead and liberate them. I'll get a unit, and for a quick while we get a buffer state. Enough so that I can march on to the other place. Let's liberate. So we gained 2 infantry battalions, and we just liberated a nation. That means the US should join on our side. Yay! Freedom! I doubt it, though. Biden can start an oil company or whatever. Let's see. So we're marching over there now. I think we can fit... Yeah, and we pushed out the Russian Navy. At some point I should just clear this. I don't actually need to clear it out, because I think I get more money out of this. Thing is, I should work out how to get trade with Great Britain again. What I would do is it would be a shame to burn this, but that's my best option, to burn this, because that would redirect the trade, hopefully down here. You know, I have 5 cargo ships. I could get more. I should get more. If I can redirect the trade, so it goes through this port, and I actually get the trade, we get an additional 3 ships. Imagine how much money I get in even just trading with Great Britain. You might have to burn this one just because no, this one isn't connected to the capital, so they wouldn't actually get, or the trade wouldn't actually be directed to there because it's not connected. The Italians pushed forward a full stack. I imagine they're going to attack us. Might be better to kind of hold down at the bridge, but at the same time I kind of want the iron battalions or iron regiments to join in. I'm not sure. We'll burn the college anyways. And we might just go ahead and stop them at the bridge then. And then there's this. It's a bit unhappy, but I will be able to push in troops pretty soon. Let's do it, actually. Let's burn the port. The trade will be redirected down to here. And I will start gaining cash. How much does it cost to actually build one of the cargo ships? 1400. I kind of want to start. Let's start one. It takes a while to get them done. Let's go ahead and turn once more. Workers' riots. The expanded artillery factory was destroyed. Let's move troops in. I noticed that these guys would once again move in to burn the port. And only the cannon didn't actually get any support. Okay, they're moving across that bridge again. I, however, have different plans. I'm going to Rome. Machine gun in Serbia. That's nice. Now we actually quell the rebellion, so that's good. These guys are just by the bridge. They even got these North African cavalry units this time around. They're bringing a lot of their colonies. Bloody Italians. So I've burnt the port, which means the trade is now redirected to this location right here, which means that I went from making, what, 2,000 to now making 10,000. I will be making even more as, oh, all that goes to the British Empire. 9,000 all of a sudden. Actually, over 9,000. Let's start cranking out those cargo ships. We're gonna be selling coal, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of it. Let's go ahead and see. I want to move out Putnik. I want to move him out yesterday. Let's go ahead and see. Is anyone at war with my protectorate? Russia and Great Britain has declared war on Serbia? Oh, they joined. I guess they joined in. Great Britain joined in because Russia is they're allied. They're still allied with Russia. Interesting. Great Britain is at war with my protectorate without actually being at war with me. We're gonna forgot to trade with my own. The cheeky demand. They are at war with Russia, which will take heat off me for a while, anyways. It's a full stack coming down there. There's a lot of Russian full stacks. I don't think they will hold, but as I said, they will take a little bit of heat off me for a while. We're gonna move up here and we're gonna attack this place. What I should be doing is I should be looking to attacking their center of operations here, which is, I mean, this is a 1 place, this is a 1, here we got 2, there is the biggest one in the region. If I take out Kiev, my voice there, if I take out Kiev, we can definitely cripple their operations in this region. Burn that to a crisp. Right. We have battles possibly going down over here. I wonder if I should retreat back. Kinda nice to blow these guys up at the river crossing battle rather than an open battle. And I wouldn't get that much support from down here. It's just the 2 iron regiments would join in. Over here, not much here as well, but it looks like the Italians are kind of focusing on us now. Or at least I want Venice back. Hopefully that actually drags a little attention away from the Austro-Hungarians. So they might... Because I'm surprised that Budapest hasn't fallen or anything else here has fallen. It might be like the Austrians are completely like wiped out and the Italians are in just one step away of taking all of it. Kind of hoping that if Italy gets a land border with Germany, that Germany would go ahead and declare... Oh! They're not at war with the Austro-Hungarians anymore? They're just at war with me. Would that go for everyone now? Okay, at least Germany is still at war with Great Britain, and Great Britain still is at war with a lot of people. So Great Britain still, they want to continue World War One. Everyone else kind of over it, and they want to go kill Serbia instead. The entire, all of Europe is like kill Serbia, except for Great Britain. They're still in the World War One mentality, so that's good. Right. There is... I really like that this gamble worked, that I burned the port. And then we actually get our trade through here now, which is great. Right. This video has gone on long enough. I would want to try and squeeze something else in here, but I think we're going to end it right there. We've made a lot of gains. I imagine in the next video we're going to have a lot of battles against the Italians. We've got battle over there, we've got battle over here, we've got possibly battle of Rome. I don't know though about now when I actually get money from getting my trade back, I should refocus on my goal of taking Vienna and then secondary goal of taking Constantinople, so I get those two. I won't be able to complete... I mean, the quest to take Berlin is kind of bonkers, but if I take those two, I can definitely kind of, you know, say that the campaign is over. Like, I can end it in good confidence. In the end, it would just be such a slugfest. Because we can already see, I mean, there's 2 Russian full stacks barreling down upon us. I mean, with just luck that the Italians aren't focusing all their might to crush us. Same with, I mean, you know, the scenario right now is fuck World War One. It's just like everyone kills Serbia. So, it kind of doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't work in the way that I usually play the games and so on. Definitely could. I mean, you could maybe switch. You know what? I'm talking on way too long. Let's just go ahead and end it. So, as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.